Hello, welcome back another video. So today the video about race virtual at ZWIFT. I think about 37 kilometers today. I go for Cat D. I think we'll join from Cat A, Cat B, Cat C. So Cat D, I think only maybe about 9 riders today, or maybe 10 riders. Anyway, I will try my best, maybe go up to maybe top 5, top 6 today. Hopefully I can join them. So now warming up, that's about 2 more minutes to go. So now have 10 riders for Cat D. I think Cat D also very fast. Hopefully I can maintain my heart rate later on. Anyway, I record this race with Sony ZWIFT without the wide angle. This Fuji flat race 2 laps. Now about 12 riders for Cat D. Ten more seconds to go.
So now I try to push myself. You can see in front there's a lot of group A, group B, group C. So maybe I try to push myself. Suddenly my heart rate goes up to 153, 154 within about 17 seconds. Maybe because I haven't recovered yet from Saturday and Sunday uphill training. Because I think Saturday I do some field training at rifle range. Then on Sunday Mount Faber uphill. So you can see in front I'll try to break away. There's a lot of group B and group A in front, and I try to maintain my heart rate. I try to maintain close the gap, and I don't think so I can manage to close the gap from in front. There's a lot of very fast cyclists, good cyclists. I try to close the gap from them. There's a lot of group B, and behind me there's a group B also. So maybe I will see got drop from group A and group B in front. So left maybe In front of me there's a group B also together with me. So I try to maintain my speed. Anyway, I got dropped from many cyclists in front. There's a group A, group B, group C. So left about maybe about 4 cyclists in front of me. I think behind still a lot of cyclists. I think there's about 75 cyclists today. Group A, group B, group C. We start in the same time. So I try to push myself, try to close the gap. My heart rate, I think, believe it's not easy, because I think because due to my age also, about my age about 50 plus. So my maximum heart rate may be about 164. So now 155, only about 5 minutes. Before this race, I warming up with group B just now. I managed to do about 16 kilometers and average about 38. Hopefully my heart rate will go down to 144. So in front of me there's a one group D also. Then there's a Japanese cyclist in front. So I try to maintain with them now. They are super fast. They try to break away from me now. See, there's a group D in front of me. So I think my heart rate still about 155. So I try to close the gap with all these 4 cyclists. Hopefully I can join them, can draft from behind. I think honestly I haven't complete recover from Saturday and Sunday hill training. I think Sunday was a bit crazy. I do some hill interval sprinting on the hill. So maybe it takes about 3 days to recover. I believe also due to the age, it's not easy 50 plus to maintain this type of speed with all these young cyclists. I believe they are young. See, they are fast. See, they are 41, 42. Anyway, I try my best now. I try to maintain the speed, try to draft from behind. I dehydrate myself. I have some extra bottles of drink. So on the left of me there's a one group cyclist, group C, group B. So behind me there's a one group D also. So now 2% uphill. I think one of the cyclists tried to break away because I think there's a downhill. So I try to close the gap. Hopefully I can maintain with them. See, now they're up to 40 kilometers per hour. My heart rate suddenly shoot up to 158. Oh my goodness. I think I will get dropped from them. See, they try to break away. One of the cyclists break away from now. So I try to close the gap, try to maintain my speed. But my heart rate still 158. Hopefully I can maintain my heart rate 158. Hopefully I can hold maybe about 3 minutes my heart rate. Oh no. There's a one Japanese cyclist in front of me. I try to close the gap. It's only about 6 kilometers. My heart rate goes up to 157. 6 kilometers about 9 minutes. I think 9 minutes. I think 6 kilometers. I think about 37, 38 average maybe. So this is flat race, 37 kilometers, hopefully not more than 1 hour. Hopefully I can still maintain the speed with them. They try to break away from behind. See, there's a four cyclists, and plus me about I think about 1 2 3 4 5 6 cyclists. Another one coming in from behind, try to break away. Yeah, I think he break away. So everybody try to close the gap. Now I try to maintain my heart rate, so my heart rate never goes down. My RPM about 80 to 90 RPM. Oh yes, there's a one cyclist from group D also. Oh, I think that guy very fast. She's breakaway already from group D. See, left me group D. So in front of me all, I think I believe like group C and group B. I try to maintain with them. Hopefully I can maintain my heart rate. My heart rate about 153 right now. I try to draft from behind. There's a lot different. You cycling outdoor race criterium and criterium ZWIFT inside now. See, they keep on attack in front. You see, I try to close the gap from Japanese cyclists. Try to close the gap. Hopefully I can maintain a draft from behind. See, on the left. So try to maintain on the right now. Try to close the gap again. I try my best to close the gap. Not my heart rate go up to 154. My power up to 242 now. But speed only about 40 kilometers per hour. It's about 8 kilometers ago. Oh my goodness, I cannot close the gap. You see from now, they break away already, about 3 cyclists in front. Oh no, I try to push myself, try to close the gap. My heart rate goes up to 158, 157. So I would get dropped from all this group C and group B. So probably now I solo from behind. Hopefully later on there's some group C or group B or maybe group D will join from behind. I get dropped from all the cyclists. I believe there's a group C behind me and group D also. See, my speed goes down 30 kilometers per hour. My heart rate still 153. Hopefully I will join the behind the cyclist from group C, group D. So I think in front there's a group D breakaway from all this group C and group B. So left me, and from behind I think there is a group B. Yeah, group B. Group B is a green color, I think. Group D is brown colors. So I solo from now. My average, my speed about 32 kilometers per hour. I think I not fully recover from Saturday and Sunday. Now my heart rate still go up to 152. Hopefully I can maintain my heart rate, and hopefully I can complete this flat race. It's only about 10 kilometers now, 15 minutes. It's a long way to go. So there's one cyclist coming in front of me. I try to close the gap. So I try to increase my power from now. The powers go up to 300 now. So I try to draft from behind now. So this guy also very fast. You can see now he's go up to 36. I try to draft from behind. So only about 10 kilometers. Still long way to go. My heart rate is still 157. See, I try to draft from behind to maintain. Draft from behind, 157. Close the gap, close the gap. Hopefully there's a few cyclists from behind. Yes, there is some cyclists still behind me. I think there's a group C, group B also. So from in front they break away already. I try to maintain my speed. Try to join from behind now. There's a few cyclists. I think there's a group D also try behind. I maintain my speed about 36. Yes, they're coming from behind now. Hopefully I can join and maintain my heart rate. This is flat race, 37 kilometers. So maybe about an hour can complete this race, but depend on my heart rate. My heart rate goes down to 151. So there's a cyclist in front of me now. I try to close the gap from them. Hopefully I still can maintain my speed, my heart rate, close the gap. Yes, I managed to close the gap with them. I try to draft from behind. There's a few cyclists from Group C, Group B also, mostly Group C. I think Group B they break away already with the Group A. So maybe left 2 Group D cyclists, and I think on the right me there is one lady cyclist also here from LIV. Yes, I think one cyclist from Singapore also, yeah. Yes, there's one cyclist from Singapore, from Turkey. Yeah, Singapore, I think from Singapore, Lim, I think it's a Group C, I think. So I think left about 2 Group D breakaway. Join the Group C and Group B. Now it's about 12 kilometers, long way to go. My heart rate still never goes down to 144. Anyways, Saturday, Sunday, Singapore's allow only 2 cyclists on the road, so cannot have a group ride 5 or 8 people or 10 people as normal. So Singapore come back to pace 2. So I decided to do some interval training on Saturday, and Sunday interval on Mount Fiber. So maybe due to that my heart rate still not recover from the hill training, maybe due to my age. I believe that maybe it takes about 3 days to recover. Now 149 never goes down to 144. There's a very fast cyclist in front. I try to close the gap. See, my heart rate still 150. I try to maintain my RPM to 70 to 80. See, there's a cyclist from Singapore also. I think a lot different. I think honestly got different between your age to join all this group. So now drop to 51 on top of 73 cyclists. I think group A maybe about 12-15 cyclists, maybe B also about 12, C about 13-14. I think group D about maybe about 11 cyclists. So now turn to the left. I think one of the group D tried to break away from in front, and group C from Singapore tried to draft. So one from America, from Colombia, from Turkey, from Singapore, from Korea, from Canada. So now I think it's downhill, or I think 2% uphill now. So I try to maintain close the gap. So someone taunts me, so I try to maintain my speed. My speed uphill about 33 kilometers per hour, and my heart rate about 154, my RPM 70, my power's about 189. Still long way to go. You can see from now that from Singapore try to break away from the team. So in front of me, team from B from South Korea try to break away. There's one from Turkey also. I think that guy from group D. It's Song from Canada. So now about 15 kilometers, 24 minutes. Speed about 38 kilometers per hour now. I try to maintain my heart rate 154, RPM 70. Now drop to number 48. So LS from America, I think these all are very fast. They are very fast. I think they're going to sprint later on. There's one cyclist. This is lady cyclist also. I think she can maintain the speed for us. She's very good now. I think the only lady cyclist LIV now. So I maintain my speed 39, try to draft from behind. You know that from Singapore now to try break away, they try to attack. You can see now try to attack because I think in front is flat. Anyway, they try to maintain the speed. So on the right now try to attack, I think from Turkey. I try to draft from Canada. Yeah, from the right is from Turkey. Korea in front. They try to attack now. I think flat. They try to break away. I try to maintain the speed. Anyway, my heart rate goes down to 148. Before 157, 158 when I was same group with group B, group C just now. So I will get dropped. So now my heart rate 147, RPM 74, 17 kilometers, 27 minutes. So now I try to draft in front from Singapore. So now on the left, I think that from Turkey, group D, try to break away. I try to maintain the speed, try to draft. I try to draft, stay in the middle. long way to go, about 19 kilometers. Hopefully I can maintain my speed. Important, I think, my heart rate. Now 18 kilometers, I can feel like my legs are very tight, still burning now. So from Colombia in front, from Singapore on the left. I think they try to break away. South Korea try to break away, try to attack. See, now try to attack. I try to maintain my speed now. Try to draft. Maybe you can try to close the gap now. Yes, I think one confirm from Group D in front. Hopefully I can close the gap. Try to maintain. See my heart rate 149. Anyway, I try to push myself now. Try to close the gap. That guy, I think, from Canada also, I think very fast now. Anyway, all of them are super fast. Only me, I try to maintain because my heart rate is not really good today. That's a lot different from you ZWIFT, virtual, and outside race on the road. Anyway, I using the Wahoo Kicker trainer. Now I record the video using Sony ZWIFT because I try to use wide angles, so the picture was not so good. Anyway, I removed the wide angles from Sony ZWIFT, so now the picture much more better. So there's a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 cyclists. 8 cyclists. Two of them from Singapore, Lim and Han from Singapore. I think in front, try to break away. There's a flat race. So one lady cyclist to join. LIV. I try to close the gap now, about 20 kilometers. Another 17 kilometers to go, now 30 minutes. So now in front try to break away. I try to maintain to close the gap now. Singapore is leading now in front. I try to maintain my speed. So now 20 kilometers. (36 minutes), 23 kilometers. Speed about 40 kilometers. Now heart rate still maintain about 150. Now on the right, I think there's some 2% hill. I try to maintain my RPM power about 138. A lot different. I think Group A, Group B, Group C, I think the powers, I think about 200 plus, 300 plus. But Group D for me, I think I can still maintain my power about 200. Now there's a breakaway. I think from Turkey now try to break away. I try to draft from behind now. My heart rate is still 150. Hopefully I still can maintain my speed. Still can draft from behind. There's a cyclist from Canada, I think. So I try to close the gap now. Look at the left now. I think this lady also very fast. I'm not sure from which country. I think Australia, Great Britain, I think. So South Korea. See, this lady thumbs up me. See, I the only one. I know. I have about two cyclists from Group D now. I think the first one Group D has a breakaway already. So now 24 kilometers, 25 kilometers. So try to maintain the speed, maintain my heart rate. My heart rate goes down 142. My heart rate goes down, I think, after about 40 minutes. But before that was starting about 157, 158. So now I maintain the RPM. So I change the gear now. I using in front 53, behind about 14, 13, 53, 14. Now I go up to speed. I change 53 to 17 to 16, cruising. Average about 37, 38. They try to break away from me. I close the gap now. Close the gap. Try to maintain in front. Draft. 26 kilometers. I think about 11 kilometers to go, 40 minutes. Hopefully we can complete an hour. Or some of them try to break away from me. See, from South Korea, I think from Korea. They try to break away from Singapore. Lim try to draft from behind. So I try to close the gap. I try to maintain my speed. See the gap, maybe about 3 meters, 2 meters now. So now I try to push myself to close the gap. 2 meters. Yes, I managed to close the gap now. So now I'm leading in front. I think in front is a Group C. Group C from America. So one that left me is from Turkey, Group D. 27 kilometers. So from Singapore, Group C. So anyway, only 2 Group D. Try to maintain to draft with all these Group C and Group B. I think about 10 kilometers to go. Now 27, 42 minutes. Hopefully we can complete about 59 or maybe an hour for this flat race. Dehydrate myself. So Lim in front from Singapore. So about 7 cyclists right now. They try to break away. I think everyone try to reserve the energy, because I think another life about 9 kilometers to go. I believe on the right there's some hill. So behind me is from Turkey, Group D. So Singapore still can maintain the Group C. So in front of me mostly the Group B. Group B is a green color. I think Group C is a blue color. So I think the hit song from Canada, I think it's a Group B. They are very fast. See in front of me from Singapore Group C. So now 29 kilometers, left about 7 kilometers to go. My heart rate goes down to 143, 142, my RPM 72, 46 minutes. So only left to Group D from Turkey and from Singapore. Group C from Singapore. Left about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cyclists. So Lim is still leading from Group C. Hopefully I can draft from behind from him. See, my heart rate goes down to 141. I try to maintain the speed. So now 31 kilometers, 32 kilometers, 49 minutes. Try to close the gap. Now 32 kilometers, 50 minutes. So the speed dropped to 33 because this is 2% uphill. I try to push myself. The moment I try to push myself, my heart rate goes up to 158. See, my average go up to my power watts for 255, 241. So now turn to the left. I think it's a downhill. Try the cyclist from Turkey try to break away, try to lead now. You can see downhill. So the speed goes up to 243, 44. But my heart rate stay 150. 15 minutes. Now left about 5 kilometers to go. I still maintain my speed, my heart rate. So ZWIFT indoor is so much different from Cyclist outside. It's a virtual. It's really like it's like on the road now. But when you cyclist outside on the road, there's a downhill, or maybe you freewheel, you need to cycle, recover, and some traffic light you have to stop to follow the rules, to stop at the red light, so heart rate goes down. But during this type of race, there's no way to stop freewheel. So keep on pushing and pushing. My heart rate still maintain about 145, 146. So much different when you're cycling outside. Outside downhill, freewheel. Maybe hopefully there's a red light so you can stop. So you can rest, your heart rate goes down. But virtual ZWIFT is so much different. So you try to draft with all this. You see, one of the cyclists from Group D breakaway. You can see now the cyclist from South Korea still try to draft from Group D. Still now 34 kilometers, left about 3 kilometers to go. Now left 1 kilometers, fast forward. Now the speed go up to 40. 1 kilometers to go, try to close the gap. My heart rate goes up to 146. So from Turkey now are leading. Now about 800 meters to go. Lim from Singapore try to break away. most of them now they attacking, they keep on attacking. Now left about 700 meters to go, 600 meters to go. Usually you can see now I'm from behind. Hopefully I can sprint, try to close the gap, now 2 meters now. I think left about 400 meters to go. You can see on the left, before was 44 seconds. Hopefully I can maintain. Now is the time for me to attack. Keep on attack. My heart rate goes up to 155. My average powers now, my watts go up to 1559. So I try to attack now. Try to attack. Can see now. I attack. Oh, can see now how my heart rate goes up. So hopefully I down with group D, maybe top 2, maybe top 3. Waiting for the result now. Wow, my heart rate goes up to 160. My power go up to about 600 watts. Now waiting for the result for group D. Hopefully now number 36, group A. Group A are very fast, 49 minutes, maybe about 44 minutes. Group A, see a lot different. Wow, I down to group D number 2. Not bad. So maybe about 10 cyclists for group D. I down to number 2. Anyway, thank you so much to all of you watching this video. You like, subscribe my channel. Have a nice day.